When did your extreme house rules go terribly wrong? All right, buckle up. I, 27M, grew up in a house that my dad calls his masterpiece. 5 bedrooms, 3 floors, and a kitchen that looks like Gordon Ramsay personally designed it. But it wasn't the house that was impressive. It was the rule book. Dad called it the Household Commandments. Printed, laminated, color-coded, and hung right next to the front door like some kind of religious text. A few highlights. Rule 3, no shoes in the house. Sock inspection every Sunday. Rule 5, no electronics after 9 p.m. to save the electric bill. Rule 7, no meat at the table since Dad watched What the Health once in 2016. And my personal favorite, Rule 9, the fridge may only be opened at even hours. Yeah, if it's 11:59, you're starving till midnight. At first it was just annoying. Then Dad retired and became commander of the household. He added weekly inspections. Every Sunday morning we'd line up, barefoot, holding a sponge, while he marched around wearing white gloves like a military general checking for dust. But the real chaos started with Rule 13. Whoever breaks a rule must cook for everyone. Sounds harmless, right? Until my mom forgot to unplug the toaster once. Dad made her cook a full 5-course vegan dinner for 7 people, without electricity, because, it was after 9 p.m. We were eating lentils by candlelight like medieval peasants. The night I broke everything. I'd been working late, got home at 10:30 p.m. And Rule 10 says no showers after 9. Something about water demons and rising bills. But I smelled like death, so I risked it. Halfway through shampooing, I hear a click. Lights go out. Then, beep, beep, beep. The whole house lights up red. Dad installed motion sensors to catch nighttime offenders. I freeze, naked, covered in shampoo, when suddenly I hear his voice echo through the hallway. Who defiles the sacred shower after 9? Next thing I know, the bathroom door bursts open. Dad's holding a flashlight in one hand and a blender in the other, like he's about to perform an exorcism. Demon of water fees, be gone! I'm slipping, hitting my head on the wall, trying not to die of laughter and humiliation. He's dead serious. I'm dripping on the floor and he's quoting Ghostbusters. After the chaos, he just stares at me, disappointed. Then he announces a new one. Rule 14. Anyone who defiles the shower shall live outside for 7 days to purify their soul. I thought he was joking. Nope. He handed me a tent. I spent a week in the backyard like a punished caveman. No Wi-Fi, no fridge, even if it was even-numbered hours. Just me, mosquitoes, and shame. On day 3, Mom sneaks out with a sandwich. She whispers, "I plugged the toaster back in. Your dad has to cook tonight." Sweetest words ever. That night, I watched from my tent as smoke started coming from the kitchen window. Then flames. Dad forgot to turn off the stove. The man burned down half the kitchen while trying to prove how disciplined he was. The aftermath. Insurance asked how the fire started. Dad said, straight-faced. Rule 13. The kitchen was unworthy. So now, we live in a camper van. He calls it the House of Rules 2.0. The first new commandment? Fire extinguishers may only be used at even hours. And that's when I realized, my dad doesn't need rules. He is one.